Okay, so this video is just straight blunt to the point about abortions. Okay, if you support abortions, you're disgusting. Okay, 97% of abortions, whatnot, are done because women don't know how to keep their legs closed and men don't know how to keep it in their pants. All right, and the whole great fucking bullshit about trying to use that to justify killing. All right, you're justifying or trying to justify because a man couldn't control his sexual urges, forced himself on you, and got you pregnant. And that justifies you killing the baby, and you don't see what's wrong with that. You women don't. I mean, and I'm sorry, but I don't like you feminist, soy boy, weak, spineless men. All right, I don't like you. You deserve to be punched in the face. All right, I don't like you. Knock it off. Grow up. Be a man of character and principle and morals. All right. Grow up and knock this shit off. It's pissing me the fuck off. And women, it's not your body, your choice, all right? That's fucking delusional, all right? It takes two to tango. It takes two to create a baby, all right? You women need to knock this shit off, all right? You don't get to like just kill a baby because you don't want to be pregnant, all right? That's disgusting. It's just I don't get you, all right? And then you have all these women saying all this bullshit, all right? No, I'm sorry, man. I'm completely fine with men just saying enough is enough and just taking your, like, just abolishing abortion, closing down facilities, closing down organizations that are okay with it, like, just shutting down Planned Parenthood. I don't care if they vote on it. I don't care if they vote on it. If they do that shit, morally righteous things like that, like, even quit, like, stop making tobacco. All right. Like that's a little bit like that's like a spilt milk issue. Okay, Quentin, like just banning tobacco. All right, I think we need to focus on the more prior things like abortion and stuff like that. I think we need to put more money, like all that money that we're putting into Planned Parenthood, we could be putting into our schools, putting into our hospitals. I mean, like, what the fuck? Like, how does that make sense? And I think to put money into killing babies. Like, you don't think they're babies. You have a serious mental issue, disconnect from reality. All right? It's a fucking child. That's what you're aborting. All right? And everybody that's pro-choice, you're pro-choice for women killing babies. All right? If a man or anybody kills a woman that's pregnant, that's a double homicide. But yet, not when women, like if a man gives you or ends up killing the baby, whatnot, and he would go to jail for murder. But not you women, not you women. Like holy shit! I'm sorry, women, men that don't just stand up for what's right and what's morally correct. I have a problem with you. Men need to stand up and just take back the reins. All right. I'm sorry. I'm kick women out of the government. Kick women out of the workforce per se. All right. I no, get out. All right. We're fixing the government. All right. We're fixing the world. All right. And then we could talk about, I mean, like we can go. I mean, and I'm fine going case by case when it's like kicking women out of the workforce because I understand we're in a new day, a new time. All right. I understand we're in a new time. All right. Because so I'm fine with going case by case. All right. And if you're not particularly causing a problem per se. And I'm not talking about these stupid sexist, misogynist bullshit, shit that these corporations and companies pull. Because I know they're not just up and up, all right? I know they're pulling some shit. All right, I'm not dumb. I'm not thinking they're squeaky clean bullshit. All right, I do think they are paying for the businesses are the main reason who gets elected. The people have no say. I don't think we actually have a real vote. I think it's just something they give us to make us think we have a say in it, but we really don't. Our vote. They made up this system. Like I really looked into the whole system, how the things are tallied up and all that. And I'm sorry, our votes don't matter. They can take away the votes, whatnot, and just leave it to the corporations and figure out who's president just like that. Our vote really does not matter at all. I really don't think it matters. But like I'm like We need to seriously be men of character and morals and principles. Be men of honor. Be men of valor. Be men of, a code of something, of morality. All right? Fuck all this buzzword, emotional fucking weak soy boy fucking crap. Okay, I don't give a shit what you call me. All right, I don't care. All right, because I am a child of God. All right, I am a man. I am a sinner just like anybody. All right, but I am sick of this disgusting, degenerate bullshit. All right, and I'm no better than anybody. All right, I have participated in the sinful, broken world that we are all living in. All right, but I'm sick of it. And it's not a world I want my children to be a part of. I love you. I'm here to stand by you and all that. But I don't tolerate drugs. I understand that everybody go. I mean, I don't think anybody wakes up one day and decides to just do drugs. All right. I think many things happen or something big happens and it breaks you. And some people can bounce back from it just fine. Some people stumble and trip. Other people get lost in it. All right. I got lost in the drugs for many, many years. And I was not a very nice person. All right. But I mean, I'm done with all this participation ribbon, soft parenting bullshit. I'm tired of schools having so much estrogen in it and not a single real ounce of testosterone. All right. I'm sick of men walking around so meek. All right, and I can't stand tomboys anymore. All right, I used to like tomboys. Okay, back in the day, I really did. All right, I mean, I had this whole thought process about a woman, that can, is very feminine, but she's, can ride and die girl. We can, Bonnie and Clyde of the medieval age, where we go on the battlefield with swords, and she gives birth to my son on the battlefield, and I liked strong women. I did, but I'm now 40. Only months away until next year I'll be 41. And I don't like tomboys anymore. I don't like masculine women. I like feminine women. I like meek, delicate women. I don't like strong women. It's not appealing to me. And I think feminist ideology and movement was just a terrible thing. And I think majority of women back in the day were actually very intelligent. They didn't want it. Men are the reason why we have the feminist bullshit. Alright? Why women were, stepping out of the kitchen. Like, there's nothing wrong with a woman barefoot, pregnant, in the kitchen. Especially if she's loved, taken care of, treated with respect and dignity and value that she deserves. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm sick and tired of this world pretending like there is. Um, but yeah, I want traditional values back. I want nuclear families back. I want gender roles back. I understand we won't be able to go 100% back to that way of life, per se. But I do think we should be promoting that and pushing that among anything else. You have free will. And we're in a different time. All right, so if you can make it work, whatnot, cool. I love you, and I hope to see you up in heaven. All right, but I do think if you want the best outcome, follow God, submit to God, and find servitude in men leading, women being the helpmate, and build a legacy and path and life and family that glorifies what God has given you. And serve each other. Stop with all this tit for tat. Stop for this, bullshit of the world, of the sinful, broken world that we live in, because that is not what God wants. This world that we live in is not the world that God has for us. So, I don't know. I think that's about it. I think I rambled long enough. This should be an interesting video. But yeah. I think it's, yeah. Alright, you guys. God bless. I love you guys all. And have a great day.